Contractions. We got the birth pool and stuff upstairs. We've been trying to clean up and get the house in shape because it looks like this baby's going to be here a lot sooner than we thought. Possibly in the next couple days. Possibly in the next day. So we're trying to get this stuff together. I'm trying to get caught up on some work. I had to cancel a shoot. Like, that's how serious we're talking about here. I was supposed to be going out to Mooresville to shoot today, and she was like, can you please cancel it? I think this is going to be happening very soon. So I did. So, yeah, baby Murray number 5 could be here soon. And we wanted to do some videos, so we're going to try to get those done before we have a baby. So we'll see. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing my redneck hat, how's it going, everybody? Farmer John here, ready to do some farming. So Danielle washed my other hat. That's my favorite hat, the one I always wear. And I thought it'd be fine, but something got wrapped around it or something, and she threw it away, so I can't show you. I wanted to show you. Maybe I actually have a picture. I'll put the picture here. And it like mangled my hat. I don't know. The bills flipped up crazy. The front was like indented, like folded. It just looked terrible, and there's no fixing it. So there's that. But hopefully I can get a haircut and not have to worry about wearing a hat anymore, because that's the only reason I wear hats, because my hair just looks terrible. And Danielle's supposed to cut it. And so Nana's here. She came early. That's what I'm talking about. It's serious, guys. Things could be happening very, very soon. That's how serious. Nana wasn't supposed to come until the beginning of April. And so she made a trip down early because it's getting serious. Things are about to start happening. Things are happening. They're not starting to happen. They've already started. Now we got to get ready for when the big show happens. I got to go work a little bit today. Danielle's going to keep you updated with how she's feeling and what's going on in the belly.
You guys, so today has been a little bit crazy. So we haven't really vlogged this weekend. Let me just update you really quickly on what's been going on, especially with my pregnancy. So 2 days ago I was having contractions. We had Jude's birthday, obviously, and then Monday kind of having some contractions. And then they were very consistent, and I wasn't really sure what to make of it. I've always had a lot of prodromal labor with all except for my first, which was Tyler. So with the last 4 pregnancies, 3 of them, I've had weeks and weeks of labor and contractions that feel really real and are real. I've dilated very early. So with Elena, I was 4 centimeters dilated for a month. With Adeline, I was like 5 or 6 centimeters for at least a few days. I don't know how long I would have stayed there, because we've gone to the hospital and they've had our midwives break my water. So that's been with all of them, that I've had my waters broken by our OB or midwife. So I don't know how long I could stay at 6 centimeters, but I've stalled out around there with every single pregnancy, including Tyler's. Anyway, so I was having more contractions. I was trying to text my mom. My grandpa actually had fallen and he had to go to the hospital. So my mom was with him, so she's stressed about that. She was not able to take off work a week earlier. She was supposed to have off April 1st. You know, I said, well, don't worry about it right now. I'll just kind of keep you updated. You know, by the evening time, I had called my friend. John's mom had offered to pay her to come and help clean our house a little bit, my sweet friend Abby. So I was like, is there any chance you can come tonight? I just feel like it could be this week, and I just don't know. So I'd love to like get this out of the way. We had to set up for the home birth. I have most of the supplies, but like nothing was in its place. Our room wasn't clean. So she came over and started helping with cleaning up some downstairs. By the, later I was just still having contractions very consistently, and they were kind of strong. So I had texted my mom. She said, can you wait until tomorrow? And I said, I mean, yeah, I think so, whatever. This is Monday. So she said, well, I'm coming down. I took off, I called them. I told them I'm leaving work early. So she is actually here now. So she came down Tuesday morning first thing, got here around like 10 in the morning. So Tuesday, I woke up feeling better. The contractions had waned a little bit. I was like, okay, well, let's just get some of the stuff I need. I need to go to the store. There are just a few things that we still need for the birth and just, for the kids' lunches and all kinds of stuff. So we went to Walmart, and we weren't even there for very long, and just walking, like I was having so much trouble walking. I was having contraction after contraction, and like I could not walk through them. Everything hurt. There was so much pressure. I would like stop and just be like, oh. you know, and then I'd sit down for a while and they'd ease up once we got home. But I thought, let me check with the midwife and just see, maybe she can bring the birth pool over just so I have it. Because again, this has happened to me before where I have really strong contractions and then they just taper off. It's always happened. So plus I was just 37 weeks on Monday. So when I called her and she came over and, you know, we were talking a little bit and she said, yeah, well, now you have the birth pool, set it up, do a trial run, whatever, keep us updated. You have an appointment on Thursday. If you're having a lot of prodromal labor, you know, and you end up at your appointment, maybe we could check you, and if you're 6 centimeters or whatever, and it's been contractions happening and then stopping, and, you know, maybe we can set up a time and come over and break your water and just do it that way. That way I don't end up having an unassisted birth. Because I will tell you, for every single baby I've had, it's been, once my water is broken, it's been between 30 minutes and probably an hour max, and baby's in my arms, like labor's done. So if I wait until my water breaks on its own, which is what I'd like to do, because then that's a surefire way of knowing it's time, I'm afraid that nobody would make it here in time. We'd have to like be talked through it on the phone. There's a hospital fairly close by, but that's not, I don't know. I'd be afraid I'd have the baby at the car. Here we are between a rock and a hard place. She showed me this way that you can apparently check. You don't check your cervix the same way, but look it up. Mamas out there, it's like, has to do with the purple line. Anyway, it's a little bit weird, but apparently it's really accurate for the women who have it. So she was telling me about that, and so we looked, and she said, okay, so I was thinking it would be much shorter. I would guess you're probably around 6 centimeters. So that was yesterday, yesterday afternoon. So I'm still the same. Obviously, it's crazy to me to not be like going to the hospital or being admitted and waiting and having my water broken and being like, I'm at 6 centimeters, but what am I doing? I'm just sitting here cleaning up. I don't know. So John was supposed to have a video shoot out of town today, but I was so nervous about him going because I thought, well, what if my water breaks, you know, or there's still stuff we have to do. We still have to set up everything to do the home birth. There were a few videos we wanted to make. Obviously, we told you guys about some of those. And I was like, I just don't, what are you going to do? He was trying to decide whether or not he should postpone his shoot or, you know, just go. He actually said to me, well, if you can just wait a few more days. I was like, John, this is not on my time. Like, she recommended bed rest. She said, you know, we could probably try to make it to the weekend if I just lay in bed. But I said, if he's not here, and even though my mom's here, with all 4 girls, having to take some to preschool and back, and there's just no way I could lay in bed all day. Even right now, I'm having like a really strong contraction, and I know it sounds crazy, but that's just, I can breathe through them, I can talk through them up until 6 centimeters, up until 7, and like until my water breaks. Then things get really intense really quickly once the baby drops. Even this is kind of taking my breath away a little. But they've never, in any pregnancy that I've had, they've never felt worse than this until my water breaks. That said, it's a weird thing. I feel like I should know. I feel like labor's right around the corner. I've been nesting so much the past couple days, trying to get everything ready. But at the same time, I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea. When do I call the midwife? Because they're not coming consistently. If I lay down and sleep. So like last night, I went to bed and I had contractions through the night and I was uncomfortable. But when I woke up, they pretty much tapered off. And then I get up and just, you know, start moving around a little bit, and then I start having more, especially when I go up and down the stairs. So at this point I thought, well, John, yesterday he decided to go ahead and postpone his shoot, and I'm so thankful for it, because I said, well, let's just take tomorrow. Even if this isn't active labor, it doesn't go into full-blown labor, like, we can take care of some of the videos, we can prepare everything that we need to, and then from there I can walk or vacuum the stairs or do things to try to, you know, encourage labor by this weekend. That way we're not into next week and still no baby and he has to go shoot again and facing the same problem. So the plan is to hopefully have a baby by this weekend, which is so crazy. But I wanted to update you guys because it's been wild. I haven't really said much about anything because we haven't been ready. We didn't really know what was going on. I don't want to tell everyone I'm in labor because it could still be a few days. I mean, it could still be a few weeks. If I laid in bed, I could probably make it to like 38, 39 weeks. I don't know. It's just, it's so hard to know. So I'm supposed to have a midwife appointment tomorrow in Fayetteville. I haven't decided what to do about that yet. It is, what time is it now? It's 3 o'clock on a Wednesday. And yeah, John is at work right now, just up the street. So I am going to we're going to try to shoot a few more of these videos that we wanted to get done and then just see what happens. I'm hoping that I'll be able to call the midwife in a few hours or this evening when the girls go to bed and say, hey, I'd love if you could head over here. You know, I'd love if my contractions picked up enough that I felt confident in having her come and just laboring and having a baby. So pray for me, you guys, because this is so nerve-wracking. It's so different for me. Like I said, any other situation where you're delivering in a hospital, they probably would have admitted me at least overnight or for observation. I probably would have already had my water broken and had her. It's so wild. But here I am, like, I don't know what to do. Do I just wait? I don't know. I don't want to wait until my water breaks because I do think we would end up having the baby ourselves, which I'm sure we could do, but I don't want to do that. I still don't have everything set up. So that's another video. I want to show you guys all my home birth setup and everything. I have a few more things to do. Once I do that, I'm going to take a minute and record all of that. So that'll be up in the next day or two, maybe tomorrow we'll upload that. But yeah, I'm so thankful my mom's here. I'm so thankful Abby actually came back today, this morning around 9 and cleaned up more. So we've got everything spick and span and clean. I've done probably about 15 loads of laundry in the past 3 days. Just washing towels for the birth, washing all the receiving blankets, and I love, this is my mom hack right here, flour sack cloths. I'll show you one in the other video if you guys want to see it, but a flour sack cloth. They sell them at Walmart or Target or whatever. I ordered some online and then I have some that I bought at Walmart. I love them for burp cloths or instead of receiving blankets. So receiving blankets have that flannelly soft feel, but if you're using it as a burp cloth or if you're using actual burp cloth, it always just trickles off. Like for us, our babies spit up a lot. I don't know why, they just do. It would always run off or, you know, really fast. You'd have to try to like catch it and soak it in. These, it literally absorbs so quickly that a baby could throw up on you a lot and it would just whoosh, soak into the towel. So that's my mom hack. They're also really cheap. They're cheaper than receiving blankets. So I had to wash all of those in preparation for the baby. And let's see what else. All of our little newborn clothes, which is so cool. I will show you that right now. As you can see, we have some in this basket here. There's pants and onesies. And then all these little single outfits right here just hanging up. And it's so crazy because I feel like I honestly forgot how small they are. And there is one outfit over there that we have had. Actually, there's a couple we've had since Tyler was born. I see two. And I held it up as John's favorite because it said, I love Daddy, and he loved Tyler in it. It's this little terry cloth one. And I showed him the other night and he was like, oh, like I knew that one would get you every time because all of our babies have worn it now. This will be the 5th baby to wear it and it's just sweet. But I have one more load of like our clothes to do. I have some more in the wash. Anyway, I've been doing laundry like crazy. Just preparing everything. We still need to get some groceries. And I think we'll be good after that. We were supposed to have our comforter dry cleaned. Like right now I just have a sheet on the bed and we were supposed to have our comforter dry cleaned, but we didn't get around to dropping it off and I'm not sure that there's anywhere that could do it as quickly as we would need. So anyway, so we are going to chip away at the last few things we need to prepare for the baby. I just wanted you guys to know that we're doing great. Sorry we haven't vlogged a whole lot, but it's with good reason. And yeah, so this week plan to see, like I said, my home birth setup and then a few more baby related videos or pregnancy related videos. And then yes, hopefully soon, very soon, maybe after the weekend or by the weekend or whatever, we will have a baby video for you. I hope, because I know John will be really mad if he canceled his shoot and the baby doesn't come. So pray for me, pray for all of us. And we know God has perfect timing and I'm so excited and I'm so nervous. So we love you guys. Yeah, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, click subscribe. And if you haven't clicked on the little bell by the word subscribe, make sure you do that because otherwise you might miss a special video. You won't get notified if that bell is not clicked on. The bell just sends out alerts to you, so you know anytime we upload a video. So like I said, we're gonna have a few that are uploaded off of our normal kind of schedule and routine. So click on that bell, that way you don't miss a single video over the next few weeks while we are expecting this little girl to arrive. All right, see you guys later.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button to follow along with the Murrays.
Subscribe.